Good morning, everybody. It's been a while. If y'all can hear me, I like to go and start this off. Yeah, it's been a fucking minute since I've started this shit or done this shit, and reasons why, getting stuff set up and everything. I do have a new thing going now. We're currently at 290 subscribers on this channel, and I'm really thankful for that. I really appreciate that. Um, I want to make a deal with you guys whenever y'all get here to see this. If we can hit 300, I will go ahead and release that new video, the one that we did a screening on last month, the virtual screening. I'll go ahead and release that video fully, and then everybody that didn't get to see it, y'all can finally see it and watch it. And then all of you that did see it, y'all get to see it again. It's the Darkness Within. It's a new light to the series. Not really gonna spoil anything right now, but I want to get into you guys with that. The purpose of that video. As most of you may know, back in 2020, I released a video called that, and then directly after that, we made a bunch of sequels following that first Darkness Within video, which was cool. I didn't like the way the fucking ending was, though, at the end of that series. I think it was with 9 when we got to that one. I didn't like the ending of it. After a while, after watching it, I was like, this shit sucks. So with this one is kind of doing what all these new franchises are doing. They're coming out with these new movies, but they're softly reboots, and they're kind of like sequels. So as the terminology is now, I guess nowadays it's requels, and that's what this one is. So whenever it comes out, um, I recommend y'all checking it out. The release date is still, I think it's still May 13th. I only picked that day because it was on a Friday 13th, and I just think it's fucking cool. I'm a huge Friday 13th fan. Uh, that whole entire series is to me is amazing. Yeah, guys, if y'all can help me get to 300 before that release date, I'll go ahead and release the video fully. I'll announce it first. I'm like, hey, the video is coming out today or tomorrow, whenever I release that announcement video. But today, I want to do something I hadn't done in a long time. For years, I've been kind of playing music and stuff, but I kind of gotten back out of it. And I've had this melody stuck in my head for the past few months. And I already got ideas of what I want to record and put down tracks and stuff. I figured today we could start with the keyboard part, then finally get to the percussions and bass, and maybe add I don't know if I'm gonna put electric guitar or acoustic guitar onto it, but either way, I want to record it for you guys on this live stream. And I already got the melody down. I'm probably gonna play a little bit, and then I'm gonna start recording it. Let's see. Let's Something like that. It's like that through the whole song, and I add chords and shit to it. But I gotta get the right tempo. I already have the tempo in my head. I just gotta get to the right speed on the metronome. Okay, so we got that. It's a little fast right now, but I can slow it down. I think 90 should be good. If y'all wondering what keyboard I'm playing this on, it's a Casio. Oh, hold on. For you keyboards out there who owns keyboards and shit, and it's an old ass keyboard. I've had it for about 13 years. It's a Casio WK200. That's the kind of keyboard that I'm using right now. But you can still do so many amazing shit on it, man. I think it's working. I'm connected to Wi-Fi right now. I'm not on data, and it's more smoother. It's not lagging out and shit. Okay, it's still going. I'm trying to see. All right, let's start it. Backstory of this, like I said, I've been playing music for years. I was in marching band all the way from the start of middle school all the way to the end of high school. I went all the way through to my senior year until I graduated because I was so in love with music. Played trombone and marching band, and people ask me all the time about this kind of stuff. They ask me, "Did you play keyboard or piano in marching band?" I was like, "No, this is just a side thing. Started learning keyboard when I was like, or piano, probably the same year. For Christmas one year, I got this tiny keyboard. It's probably about half the size of this, if even that. And after a while, I started learning music, doing cover song and stuff, and then I finally got to a point where I wanted a full size keyboard. Wasn't thinking about recording. I just wanted to play. And then when I got this one, I think it's set up to be like a beginner's keyboard. You can teach you shit and stuff, but you can also record your own stuff on here. But with this one, I'm probably gonna just I'm not recording to any PCs or any laptops or anything. I'm just gonna record straight onto the keyboard. Do the full tracks on here. So we're gonna start with this song, and that's probably gonna be at least a 4-track song. If I had like some extra sound effects or extra keyboard shit. But I'm gonna get started. Have some coffee before you get rolling. Okay, so that's the hold on. We're gonna play along the metronome before I start recording. Okay, so that's the speed that I want at. We're gonna record and metronome. Hold on, you gotta start off right. gotta redo it. I didn't like it. Keep in mind, I have to keep going until I get this right. Let's try it again. Fuck. Oh, guys, I'll be right back. If I keep messing up, I apologize. I gotta get it right. Once I get that tempo and everything good, I'll be fine. Like I said, I haven't played in years, so I'm a little off. All right, let's try it again. Got it. All right. So, like I said, that's just a keyboard part or a piano part. Usually, I record that part first just to get the melody in, and then we'll start adding bass and percussion, all that stuff to it. Okay. I'm gonna explain something about this melody or whatever. To me, it kind of I don't do like lyrics and stuff or sing per se for these songs that I do make or tend to create, but these melodies and stuff that I used to I would just make up something and just spit it out like, oh, I'm done. I made music. Which that was the whole story behind the whole the keys thing when I did that back back in the day. Um, and a lot of people probably still don't know, but I was just doing like automated beats, on a phone app, and it was cool and all. I was sitting there pushing out like albums and stuff, put them to SoundCloud, and upload them to YouTube. But after a while, I kind of got bored with it. I was like, yo, I'm just making beats, hitting little buttons. I'm not really making music. With the keyboard, I can actually kind of express how I feel through the tones and shit. And with this melody that I had in my head for months, I just it symbolizes pretty much everything of me still coming out on top on all the shit that I had to go through, over the past few years, and then finally being back to where I need to be, emotionally, spiritually, and musically, mentally, just everything. And that's where this it's like a rising melody. I don't really even have a name for it. It comes from that. So eventually, like I said, I was into music for a while. Kind of got out of it when I was going through all that stuff, and now I'm kind of back into it. I'm constantly thinking about making stuff. Now I think what I want to do is I do want to figure out what kind of bass I want to use, and or just go whatever fits. But I think I need to do percussion first, and usually for what I use like for the beats and stuff it is a classic drum set. It's just a room set, so it sounds the same if you had like a drum set in your room or whatever in your recording stuff. It just snare sounds like that. It's not a rock set or anything. It's just a regular drum set, but it works with anything. That's why I like it. And opposed to using something like this, the snare doesn't sound right to me, and going to this just sounds like it's distorted. It's if y'all do still own this keyboard, the WK200 Casio, the 557 kind of sounds like an 80s rock song. Like if I was listening to Def Leppard, that's what their drums would sound like in those the third or fourth album. I mean, yeah, the third or fourth album. Room set, just right. Okay. I gotta get that metronome going to actually start this, but we're gonna see what we can come up with. Alright, I kind of have an idea what I want to do. We gotta redo that though. Just start it off. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get the metronome back going, get it fired up, and let's start. Sorry. Fucked up. I gotta get. I forgot. Oh shit, that's all the way over here. Sorry about that. All right, let's start it. Get back on tracking two, and then metronome. There you have it. That's the drum set or percussion set. And now we can finally get to the bass part, which I haven't decided which bass guitar or bass thing I want to use. All right, to the bass. I have a bass right here that I like to use starting off. It's the 134, the finger bass, average bass. down to it. We already got it down. I already know what I'm going to do. This will be a little bit easier than the percussions because sometimes with tempos I can speed up a little bit or slow down and won't catch up with the song. But yeah, I hit this one note, boom, we get started. So let's go and record the bass part, and then we can get some one of my favorite parts, which is the guitar part. I love playing around the guitar and shit. All right, but first, one of the most important parts is the bass. Got to have bass just to keep everything in balance. All right, so there we have it. Got the keyboard part down, the lead part or whatever. Then we got the percussions, and then we got the bass on. And what's cool about the keyboard is that you can have multiple keyboard parts into it. Like the beginning is pretty much gonna be the lead melody, the one that starts it off and just keeps going. And then you can add like another keyboard part, like a synth keyboard or something like that. I do like to add shit like that to it. And then also add, depending on the song, add like strings and stuff. And then you got your normal strings listed on here. And then you got like the 80s, or you got the 70s and then the 80s strings. Which those are cool to play around with because they have like different vibes to them. All right. Now the trick here is trying to find the right guitar for this song because I don't like just slapping a guitar. One of my all-time favorites is the for those of you that do have a Casio WK200 still, is the 456 guitar. Um, yeah, it sounds like that. But with modern day songs, I try to use something a little bit like the 124 feedback guitar. I love this guitar because it feels or it sounds like an actual guitar only because it fades out. It doesn't drag out like some of the other ones. So this one just goes. See what I mean? Then it has that feedback at the end of it, like that. So I still got it. Man, I missed this shit. It's just been too long. You got your acoustic guitar too. I love acoustic guitars, but I'm more of a fan of the, of course, the '80s because I had this thing to it. I'll play a regular one for you, or steel guitar, whatever you want to call it. You got the, the nylon, if that's pronounced. But steel guitar is like, which modern day everybody's used to that kind of stuff. With me, I try to play these guitars sounds like what they are. I don't try to mix the electric guitar with the acoustic because it sounds like this. But the one that I'm talking about is the 108. I guess it's the chorus. I guess it's talking about chorus steel guitar or core steel guitar. And it's probably the same thing as the steel guitar, but it has the chord to it. But to me, it has that sound to it like this. Can't play too much of that. Only copyright strike. Um, maybe some of y'all are into your music, you know what that was. But yeah, just stuff like that. I like this a whole lot better than beats because I mean anybody can go on their phones and apps. Not saying you're not musically incapable of making music, but I mean it's simple to sit there and do drum trackings on buttons and stuff. Um, my camera just froze. Can you hear me? I'm sorry I got all the cameras frozen. Y'all can't see me. Oh, this sucks. Hello. Oh, I gotta fix this. I don't know how to fix these. That's not good. Come on, Wi-Fi. Oh, dude, this sucks. Maybe if I change the filters. Hit normal. Beam. Normal. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello. Can y'all see me? We're so close. We're so close. We're like halfway in the song. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live stream. I'm gonna come back on. Just give me a minute, guys. This happens every time.